What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. I hope your turkey day treated you well. I hope you filled up on that gobble gobble. And now, it's time to get Paydirt. And so what we did, I was searching around on the interwebs and I came across a company that sells the Sidewinder sluice. And I was digging around on their website looking at the product and I came across the fact that they sell Paydirt. And so I went down, searched it out, and it turns out that they sell their Paydirt on Etsy. And so I picked up a stack of them. And I say a stack of them because that's the only way they sell them. They sell single jars, but through Etsy, you gotta buy a 6-pack. So that's what I wound up doing. Picked up 6 of these babies. Shipped to us here in the old USPS flat rate package. And we're going to bust this open and take a look at them. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do all 6 of them to do the review, but we're definitely going to look at least one of them, get an idea of what each one is going to hold, and then maybe we'll just math it out for an average. Got our old miner's claw, busting our way in here. Now, the Paydirt costs about 30 bucks, so considering you're getting 6 packages of it, for $30, that's not too bad, depending on how much gold is in there. But for 30 bucks, thank you, Sharon. No, my name's not Sharon. Well, maybe her name's Sharon. All right, coming from Sharon, greaterstuff.etsy.com. Sidewinder sluice Paydirt from Colorado. $30 or is $14 shipping, some tax, yada yada yada, but 30 bucks for the product. Now busting in, we got ourselves a little pipette and a vial, little thingy to put our gold in, and now a bunch of little containers. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very well packaged. Each one is individually wrapped. Bunch of newspaper in there to give it cushioning. Oh, there's another something in here. Here we go. Instructions. Sidewinder sluice Paydirt instructions. We recommend panning a very small amount, 1 tablespoon at a time. Use a dark pan, black or blue. Take your time panning very carefully. Warm water. That's not a bad idea because it's cold out here. Repan it several times and look through the material with a magnifying glass. I ain't going to be doing that. But, alright. Basically, pan your gold, pan your dirt, find your gold. Rinse and repeat. So we got... I can't hold all 6 of them at once. Oh, maybe I can. We got 6 of these bad boys. Sidewinder Paydirt. These are cool little containers. I'm looking in there and I can see magnetic sands. But overall, this is 100% sand. It's even says screened. 20 screened for $6. So $6 worth of sand. That's what we got. So maybe we'll just do one of them. And see what we get. $6. What they cost. 6 times 5, that's 30. And maybe we'll give away a couple of these things. I don't know. Maybe we'll see something we can do with it. Holidays are coming up. And who doesn't love Paydirt? There's a battery. But there you go. 30 bucks gets me 6 of these bad boys. $6 gets me 1. But you can only buy them in 6s, so I don't know. Math that out however you want. But we're going to bust this open. I don't think we're going to be doing any classification because they've already done that for us. 20 mesh. Ah, that's my toe. And yeah, they're all the same. Screen down to 20. Lots of plastic baggies. The beauty is they didn't charge me for the baggies. Most places are going to charge you to give you little plastic baggies. You get them for free. Buy some Paydirt. What do you know? All right. Well, let's switch up the camera. We'll throw this in a pan. We'll pour this in a pan. We'll take a look at it in a pan, and then we'll get to sluicing. So come on down and let's check this out. All right, welcome back. So, I'm sure my mic's plugged in. So we got our Paydirt, we got our pan. I grabbed the plus 20 pan because it says 20 on it, and this says 20 screen. So I don't know. In my mind, it made sense. Let's bust this open. Once we have it open, there's nothing keeping your material separated from the world. I mean, these are strong enough that you got to really bust them down to have any chance of breaking them. But man, there is a lot of black sand in here. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it as well. Man, look at that. These guys are brutal. There you go. One container of holy hell. And yep, right off the bat, pulling tons of black sand out of here. So I would say this is probably going to be a bit of a challenge, just based on how much black sand is coming out of this material. I mean, it's half of it's black sand. Look at that. I'm just pulling a giant pile of black sand out here. I keep going back. I keep coming back out with more and more and more. It just doesn't stop. So that is going to prove to be a hell of a challenge. $6 container of dirt. Got like 10 bucks worth of black sand in there. I'm being facetious, but that is a lot of black sand. Look at that. Let me zoom in so you can really grow an appreciation for the hatred we're going to have here in a moment. Now, I don't remember the description being very clear about tons of black sand. But man, look how much we're pulling out. This is just insane. And it's still coming. It's no sign of letting up. So we're going to have to run the sluice slow, with a nice slow flow, because there's a lot of black sand in here, and if we don't want to miss any of our gold, want it riding out, we just have to be careful. But look at all that. That is a ton of black sand, and we're not even close. We're not even close to being done. So this kind of material where it's mostly all black sand, you're gonna need one of these things, one of these magnetic sand separators. You can find them over on the Backyard Prospectors shop, backyardprospecting.com, if you want to pick one up. They're on sale right now for $15, $5 shipping. Pick yourself up one, because if you pick up some of this dirt, you are gonna need something. All right, like I was saying, doesn't matter where you get your magnet from, you're definitely going to want one for this. If anything, if not just to separate it all up front, at least to get it out of the way after you're panning it out, or when you get your cons down. So yeah, this is just all black sand. And there's just an obscene amount of black sands in here. For being a little container like that, way more than I was expecting. And look at that. And again, there's still more in here. You can even see it just by looking at the sand, how dark it is. We'll go in here and boom, we're still pulling off more. This is insane. All right, enough of this. We're gonna be here all day. Let's get this wet and run it down the sluice and see if we can get these sands out of here and find us some gold. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We're ready to roll. Sluice is all fired up. Got our golden shovel right here, and we are ready to rock. Just need a little bit of water in this Paydirt. I'll wet it up real quick. Jeez, such dark sand. Look at this. feel like we're out at the freaking beach, man. Like I'm panning the freaking Benson Beach. Alright. Now I'm going to leave it nice and slow like this. I don't want this to bust through too quickly because with as much black sand in here, I'm sure the gold is probably going to be fine gold. It's a $6 container of Paydirt, so there's probably not a huge amount in here. So I want to make sure I go slow so that I catch it all. So I'm going to speed things along though, just so I don't bore you out, and we'll be right back. Basically one $6 container of gold. And I'm seeing one flake. One flake. One single flake. Maybe there's another one. Well, we'll see. Let's get this cleaned up, and hopefully there will be more than 2 flakes. I'll be right back. And there you go. There's your gold. Alright, well, let's get this suckered up and see if we can move a scale. Alright, welcome back. We got this gold all dried up. We'll fire up the scale here. And let's see if this gold can budget. There we go. Even with the little bits of black sand in there. 0.0 All right. .007 grams of gold. Woo. Woo. All right. Well, shit. I guess I'll take some pictures of this dust here, and we'll be right back with my final words and ROI. Yeah, it's just one. Well, welcome back. That was quite a pathetic amount of gold. I can definitely see why they suggest you look at this with a magnifying glass, because you're really going to need one to see your gold. Well, let's talk about the dirt, then we'll talk about the gold. The dirt was sand. It was all sand with a shitload of magnetic sand thrown in there. An excessive, a ridiculous, a phenomenally ridiculous amount of black sand. If they added the black sand, I don't know why, other than to make it a pain in the ass to find your gold. If this is just what they're going through, maybe they should take some of the black sand. I don't know, but there was a lot of it in there, and quite frankly, it's a lot of hassle for a lot of not of gold. I bought a 6-pack because that's the only way they sell it. So I had to buy 6 of these, which I'm doubly irritated about now. But the dirt was all sand. Could be play sand. Probably was play sand. With a bunch of black sand tossed in. $6 is what they each cost. Total of $30 for the 6 of them, because they didn't sell them just singles. And, you know, yeah. $6. Little can of sand. Now let's talk about the gold. I'll put the thingy up here. We paid $6 for this one jar, times that by 6. We're not going through all of them today, if ever. I may just throw them out. We paid $6 for each of them. We did one. We found 0.006 grams of gold. It's a really good thing that I got a scale that reads down that far. That has a today value of 34 cents. For a whopping ROI per bottle of 0.5%. A 0.5% ROI. What the hell? What the hell, man? Like, seriously. This is bullshit Paydirt. Yeah, there's a little bit of gold in it. It's a bunch of fucking black sand, and it's a big pain in the ass to get through it for such a pathetic amount of gold. Now, I understand these are technically only $6 bottles, but I paid $30 for this $6 bottle. Now, even if you combined all 6 of these, the gold from all 6 of these into one, it's still 20. That would still only would be a 30% ROI. But you're spreading that out over 6 containers at $6 a piece, which I had to buy the 6 of them. They don't sell just a single. So I had to buy 6 of them. I had to pay some shipping on this. And for $50 after shipping and tax and everything, $2 worth of gold over all of them is what I'm expecting to get. That's shit. That's terrible. If this is the kind of material their Sidewinder sluice is catching, I question that product too. But their Paydirt is definitely bunk. This was pathetic. These little containers, these stupid little containers, are worth more than the gold that you're going to find in these containers. And that's a waste, you know? To spend so much on packaging and put so little in the actual product, that's sad. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of these. I might throw more gold in them and then give them away. Or just, I don't know, throw them in some Paydirt and add that to whatever's in it, just so I can use the black sands that are in it. Because that's really the most valuable part of this whole container, is all the black sand they put in there. If they put less black sand, less stupid packaging, and put that all back into gold, they might have a decent product, because then, you know, maybe there'd be a couple bucks worth of gold in there. But 34 cents per container, 0.5% ROI, that's embarrassing, man. I'm irritated. This is a waste of money. This is a waste of time. If I had done this by hand in pan, I'd be pissed, because, you know, you're going to waste a couple of hours going through it just to find nearly nothing in gold. So, I don't know. No, I do know. Pass this one up. Don't pick this up. Sidewinder Sluice, or Sidewinder Paydirt from the Sidewinder Sluice guys. Man, just skip this one altogether. There are so many other better products out there. I can point you to anything, and it would be better than this. So yeah, skip this one. This is a waste. This is bunk. Maybe there's more in the other containers. I don't know. I'll do another one randomly at some point. But after doing the first one, I am so disappointed with what was in there. I just don't even feel like going through the rest of it. What a shitty day. Well, that's a bummer. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. This was a loser, most definitely. Threw 30 or 40 bucks away, 50 bucks away after tax. Could have gone somewhere else and got some better dirt and had some better gold out of it. Unfortunately, you know, like I say, sometimes you got to take one for the team. There you go. I'm not even going to put a link down below, because I don't want you to accidentally stumble over it and think, oh, hey, Paydirt. Don't even go there. Sidewinder Sluice, skip them. Go find something else. Go to my page, backyardprospecting.com, in the prospector shop. Pick yourself up some of my Paydirt. You'll find actual gold in there in a much better amount than 34 cents worth, 0.5% ROI. Man, Jesus. Come on. This is a waste of time. Oh well, whatever. Hey, give me that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time. This is Dig Daddy signing out. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace!